Hello, and welcome to our show, Conversations with Lady T, where we bring guests on our show to talk about issues and topics that matter.
Love me for who I am.
Love me for who I am.
No matter where I was born.
No matter where I was born.
Love me for who I am.
Love me for who I am.
No matter what size I am.
No matter what size I am.
Love me for who I am.
Love me for who I am.
No matter what texture my hair is.
No matter what texture my hair is.
Or how I choose to wear it.
Or how I choose to wear it.
Love me for who I am.
Love me for who I am.
No matter how I dress.
No matter how I dress.
Love me for who I am.
Love me for who I am.
No matter if I have a GED.
No matter if I have a GED.
So I'm here with Girls Live, Love, Laugh. This beautiful lady, Allison, she has started this amazing mentorship program for the girls here in Newark. Just tell us what gave you the inspiration to do something like this.
Well, the organization was established almost 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. And when I say that God placed this on my heart to do, He really did. To understand what I'm saying, you have to be a spiritual person. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to give you a little background about myself to let you know why we're here today. My father was killed when I was 17 years old. Here in the city of Newark.
Wow.
My mom died a few years later of a heart attack.
Mm.
A couple of years after that, my former fiance was shot and killed.
Oh my God, Allison.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then I lost faith in God
Wow.
because everyone that I love was being taken away from me. A couple of years later, another tragedy with my family occurred. My brother was shot in the head. And we didn't think he was going to make it.
Mm.
So he was in a coma. The doctor put him in a coma. And I remember this day at the hospital, and I asked this doctor, you put him in this coma, when are you going to take him out? And he said, the brain has a mind of its own.
Wow.
We could put him in, but we can't take him out.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
That particular day is when I actually say that I had an encounter with God.
Mm.
So I left the hospital and I said, I'm going to go home and I'm going to pray. My intentions were to just get on my hands and knees and pray, but I actually laid my entire body out on my living room floor.
Wow.
And I asked God to please spare my brother's life. You have my parents, you have my former fiance, now you're coming after my siblings.
Wow.
And I can't take another loss. And I told him, I said, I'll forever be faithful to you. You tell me whatever it is that you want me to do, and I'll do it. 24 hours later, the next day, I went to the hospital. Same doctor in my brother's room. My sister and I, we walked in, and I was just stunned. The day before, his face was so swollen,
Wow.
you couldn't even recognize him.
Wow.
After that conversation I had with God, the next day, the entire swelling on his face was gone.
That's amazing.
And I said to the doctor, I said, wow, he looks like himself again. And the doctor told me, it doesn't matter how you look on the outside.
Right.
It's what's going on the inside
That's true.
that you cannot see.
Right.
Now, I believe in him because he's a doctor, and I'm just a sister, a caring, loving sister.
Right.
But the next thing that came out of my sister's mouth, I was blown away. She said, oh, and he's breathing on his own.
Wow. Wow.
I said, wow, I can't believe this.
Wow.
So the doctor proceeded to say something. But everything he said, I didn't pay any attention to. Because I knew the conversation I had with God the night before.
Yes.
So you can't tell me anything.
Right.
Within 2 weeks, my brother was in CCU,
Nice.
to ICU, to a regular bedroom, to Kessler Hospital. Within 2 weeks after I had that encounter with God. I took a vacation from work, because now I'm just very emotional.
Well, of course.
And so I took a vacation from work. The next day I got up and I got in my car. And I drove around, not knowing where I was going. But I believe God was leading me in these same places, these same little communities and street corners that I did my sins in.
Right, okay.
He had me driving around these neighborhoods. And I saw the girls on the street corners smoking, drinking, selling drugs, gangbanging. And most of these things are the things I was doing.
Right.
So now it was normal behavior to me before because I was doing it. So when I saw someone else doing it, it didn't bother me.
Of course.
But now God is my lenses, and I have a clear vision.
Yes.
And He opened up my heart, opened up my mind, opened up my eyes.
Right.
The very next day, I said I want to work with girls in the city of Newark.
Wow, that's
I didn't know what I was going to do,
but you knew you're doing something.
how I was going to do it, but I knew it was going to be something that I was going to do today. So that's how this organization started.
Hi, my name is Zatia, and something that I love about this program is that they teach us about growing up and how we get ready for it.
Nice. And what's your name, beautiful?
My name is Aaliyah, and I like about Girls Live Love Laugh is that we let them do fun things.
A lot of fun things. Nice.
My name is Demira, and what I like about Girls Live Love Laugh is that we get to experience what being a girl is all about.
Nice.
My name is Demaya, and what I like about Girls Live Love Laugh is that you get to have a bunch of girls around you, you get to make friends.
Beautiful, beautiful. So you all look stunning. So let's go back inside and enjoy the rest of the festivities, okay? Thank you so much, ladies.
Love me for who I am.
Love me for who I am.
I am beautiful
I am beautiful
and I love me.
and I love me.
Thank you, ladies. Give yourself a round of applause. Woo! So now I want to talk a little bit about that. That anthem is for self-esteem, that every morning you get up, you look in that mirror, and you say to yourself, I am beautiful. It's not to be conceited, it's just to give yourself that self-confidence about who you are. Again, no matter how you look, if you're tall, you're short, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you live in a house or an apartment, what kind of car you drive, you are still beautiful. And don't let anyone ever tell you that you're not. This anthem is to help you in bullying. Because bullying starts like this, where people are not secure about themselves, so they take it out on you, and then they are calling you different names. But remember, no matter what people say about you, they can't hurt you with those words, because you know you are beautiful. You know you're what? Beautiful.
The favorite thing that I do here is like I learn about different things, how to do things, and like manners.
Hi, my name is Suia. I found out about the program because initially the program was being taking place in Central High School. I worked there. I happened to be walking by the room, and I'm like, hey, what is this group about? I went in and inquired, spoke to Allison, and my daughter's been a part of the program for about 5 years now. So this is her last year because she's going to be a teenager. But Allison is looking forward to maybe her coming back as a junior mentor.
We have plenty of city officials that supports us in our program. As you can see, we have Councilwoman Gay Channing-Field Jenkins here today. She's always coming out to support the girls, and we just love, love, love her.
Well, actually, Allison, this is an honor for me to be with Girls Live, Love, Laugh, Inc. You women do such a great job in mentoring our young women. To see so many beautiful princesses and to send that message to our girls that they are princesses, they come from kings and queens, and to see that you all spend the energy to make them feel beautiful, to make them feel empowered. And I'm seeing them walk around with their tiaras and their gowns, and they're so happy and vibrant, but more importantly, they know their self-worth. And I thank you on behalf of the city of Newark, and thank you and all of the ladies on behalf of the city of Newark. And being the baby girl of 5 girls, this is important because my mother taught us that we're all stars. And to see all these young ladies looking at each other, admiring each other's outfits, talking to each other, and celebrating each other, this is such a sisterhood that's unbreakable. They'll never forget this day. I know I won't ever forget this day. And I'm just so happy to be here.
You're going to take one of the colored sheets and one of the white sheets and a pencil. Okay? So these three tables right over here, all the princesses, let's go over to the table and grab some things here. Tell us, the one thing that you think is beautiful about yourself.
My loving and caring heart.
Oh, that's so special.
What's beautiful about me is everything.
Wonderful.
Everything,
Right, girl. She rocks.
I like my hair.
Okay, I like your hair too.
One thing that's beautiful about me is that my mom and dad saw us on.
Beautiful. That's amazing. But we are not perfect. None of us are perfect. None of us have the best straight teeth, flawless skin. There's so many different things that we're not really perfect about. But if you love yourself for who you are, that's really what you have to do. And when you love yourself, others will love you. And it's easier for you to love others if you love yourself.
And people ask me all the time, your door's been open for so long, how are you doing it? I said, only by the grace of God.
Yeah.
He made a promise to me and I kept my promise.
Yes.
I have been obedient to him since that day.
Wow.
And because of him, Girls Live, Love, Laugh has been a vessel in this community for the last 7 years.